kind of hard to make jokes when the game is this well written. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to start an episode off, and you're like, "Ooh, what's something funky we can go into before talking to the guy who shot somebody?" Like, there's not really a good transition. You know, it's hard
Indeed.
to just say that I'm Danny and you're Sam and that we're playing Disco Elysium without kind of missing the point of playing Disco Elysium.
It's true.
Been looking at anything else you didn't like?
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in him again. It straightens his back.
More specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
How come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries. Pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it.
Mr. Clare.
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square, to spit on the working class. Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins. In tents, like animals, like those boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs.
Not all?
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too. Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Quayamorang, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
So yeah, we're definitely back playing Disco Elysium. Holy shit. God, our pacing is ass, Sam. We're producing the worst show of all time.
That's fine. Who cares?
We're having a good experience.
It's true.
Yeah, it's your fault if you're watching this. You should have played the game yourself. Don't you understand? This series is only here to buy time. It's meaningless.
This is the filler arc.
Our experience is real, but the episodes are not. Leave a comment. I'll see it. That's real. You don't need to stay to the end of the episode. If somehow you are captivated, though, if you're watching this for some reason because you actually do love this series, or are just morbidly curious as to what we do next, be my guest. I doubt there's too much left.
That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain, it's all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt, Frisell, is now dead.
I'm just gonna nod.
Yeah.
We did good when we pushed him under that horse car. If only, in the 30s, those disco whores.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter.
Disco whores.
Whores.
You mentioned the Union's a social democrat, and Mr. Clare a farce of social democrat.
Another hideous disappointment. Unions are the real enemy. The true enemy of the proletariat. Placating the masses.
Disappointment, so personal. He displays a familiarity with the Union's top brass.
Who's a disappointment? Everard Clare?
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass. I mean, the brains of the operation. The smart one.
Edgar.
You mean Edgar, Everard's brother.
He talks a big game about uprising and social base. They must have sent the smart one to some university in Le Jardin, where it's alienation this and hegemony that.
You've talked to him.
First against the wall with him.
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own backyard. Not all this time. Nothing happens in Martinez without them knowing.
Of course. Maybe the Clears asked him to. Don't go straight for the kill. Exhaust everything else first. Soften him up.
Have you approached him? Have you approached them?
I haven't approached anyone. I hid. It was Edgar who came to me.
How did he know you were here?
He didn't just stumble in like an oaf. He figured it out. Some kids told him about a monster on the island. I told you, he has brains. Stepped right off the boat and walked down where you came. I even kept the door open for him. Thought he was a man of the left. Wouldn't rat me out. I was right about one of those things.
When was this?
20 years ago. Neither of them could walk now, could they? They were less fat then.
That's around the time the Clears came to power.
What'd you talk about? Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
It's not the
Oh.
criminal mercenary. It's the opposition. It's the lady who didn't go to politics, who didn't win the election.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we thought the same thing.
That was wonderful. Look at us. We're in sync. This is great. Anyway, this is sad. What did you talk about?
Edgar did the talking. Paid his respects like I were a fossil in a uniform. Offered platitudes about the struggle. Flaunted his pink degree. Even quoted Marzoff. Never trust a social democrat who quotes Marzoff. Oh, and charity too. They love their charity. Offered me blankets and social housing. I still have the gas cooker he brought.
He let you be here.
Let me be here. The ZOC is an unlawful successor of the Commune of Revachol. We took this fortification from the Loyalists. Even the Clares understand this.
They let him be here. Understanding was a courtesy. But why such a courtesy?
Mr. Droz, did you kill the criminal mercenary for the Clares to incite a riot?
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwat. As to Edgar, I'm not doing anything for that swine again.
Again? What have you done for Edgar before?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomics. They didn't stick. We parted ways.
Okay, he didn't do the hang the man for them. But he's insinuating something.
No, we get it. Sam and I figured it out.
There is more here. You can feel it.
Unfortunately,
He was not
we can't
outright
tell
lying,
the game.
But almost.
Ah, by the
Come
cock
on, make me
parading in
think.
his colorful uniform, you mean Renee?
Every fucking morning for 34 years. Throwing that ball. One ball against the other. I've always loathed that game. That is not a working class game. I don't care what they say on Radio June. Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot's plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A patank maniac race traitor. I remember him. I remember him from La Noce. Not him personally, his make and model. There were tens of thousands of them. I thought we took them all out before the liberals came to their rescue. We missed one, that one.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine today. Not even Gaston.
There's no one there.
Fat and plump, like a pheasant. Just begging to be popped off. Please, Mr. Dross, shoot me.
You like to kill him.
Not yet. I like to look at him strut around, place the crosshair on his medals, right on his face, and just fiddle the trigger. Think about it. Let the bomb melt in my mouth.
Save the treat for later.
He is a juicy bonbon.
Thanks, Kim.
A real treat for the black day. The blackest. When I put that gun in my own mouth, I think, no, don't waste it. Put this lead in that cock, René. For the boys he killed. And then I look at him throw those balls, and I suddenly feel better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him. Haven't seen him around lately, strutting around. Must be down with arthritis. I hope it hurts like hell. I hope he sweats blood.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't tell him yet.
Tell me something else, Mr. Dross.
Yes, of course. Must be passing a kidney stone. I hope it's excruciating. At least it keeps him from throwing his balls.
He seems relieved. Could he have been worried for him? He reminds him of himself. The same hatred. The same. You try to think of another thing, but no. It's just the hatred. They are veterans of the same war. Somewhere west in Coal City, his enemy is lying in a dark room on a metal slider. In L'Auxerre Municipal, like he will too. Soon. Half of the war between these men is over. With an agitated gait, Satellite Officer Jean Heron Vichmer paces the jetty. 22 kilometers east in Martinez. What could he possibly be doing there for so long? He says. Police work? Patrol Officer Judith Minot replies, with a tinge of hope in her voice. Tinge of warmth, too, against the cold air rising from the water. He's drunk, she thinks, and we all know it. Still, she's just trying to see it in a generous light.
What was the deal between him and Edgar?
The connection comes to you like a splash of cold water.
Well, 20 years ago, when you met Edgar, the Clares didn't run the Union yet, did they?
Hey.
He acknowledges it. Here we go. A twist behind the dark bend.
Who did?
That bourgeois cow. Tiffin Holly was her name. Licked the rich man's hand every time he came to town. Never seen a labor leader so hot on mutual cooperation. And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge builder.
If you have a
and
you have a grilled
deal-maker.
cheese sandwich waiting for you. Mommy told me to tell you.
She was also a woman, wasn't she? Like that Clasier.
She was. And she was real soft on those money men. Had a Barbara Muscova bag over her shoulder that she liked to bring to work.
And then she just disappeared.
Called in, they say. On the eve of battle. Ran away. Vanished like a piss stain.
No, that's not quite it, is it?
Did she? They say her daughter called in, not her personally. But that wasn't really her daughter, was it?
No, I guess it was not.
Edgar had someone make the call. Why is that, Mr. Dross?
She couldn't make the call herself
Here it is, the bend in the river.
Why?
because she was dead.
Just say nothing.
The cow caught a bullet in her right lung, fell into the canal grasping her tit and drowned. Or bled? Hard to say. It was a sloppy job and a moving target. She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins were black around her, and she had a yellow leather bag under her arm. She tried to cross the canal, heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bâtiments for the people who flourish in the hell around her and the ruins.
Be abstract here. A bit of drama.
It was you.
It was someone. Someone shot her. Or maybe she just fell. I get these violent ideations. My memory is filled with holes, especially the 30s. All I know is nothing changed. Not in the material base, not in the hegemony. There was no uprising. Just words. The Union fizzled, sogged. Nothing came of it. Nothing.
Edgar didn't keep his part of the deal. If you were to testify to this, give the RCM something on Edgar, you could walk. We would strike everything you've done and process you as a POW. You were in a war. You were on assignment. We could even extradite you to the Samaran People's Republic.
A degenerate worker state. Goat shit. No, thank you. I'm Revacholian. My days are short. I will rot away here, in a moral intern cell. I will not testify to anything.
But you did do it.
I saw it happen, and I liked it. That's all I have to say. I didn't live and fight for 40 years to end up as a collaborationist. I've heard it on Channel 8, 40 AM, Radio Revachol, late night. Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal. The best ones, the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
The same old freezing hatred. There is plenty here to work with once he's in custody, and the lieutenant knows it. He gives you a little nod to proceed.
I kind of want to make him lose his shit.
You may.
I want to do it a little bit. What do you think?
Sure. It would be interesting. I don't.
Are we inside of a tree of a branch right now? Is this just going to take us back to the branch, or is this going to make us continue?
I believe we're inside of a branch. You can do it if you want, because once you go back, your options are arrest him or leave.
All right, I'm gonna go back, and if it doesn't let me come back to talk about Renee, then it'll have made my choice for me.
Glad. It's
Okay.
all gone.
Oh wait, I forgot you have composure.
Great, cool. So
Check that it's assess the body language.
yeah, cool.
Right.
Says his body language.
What strikes
Thank
me
God.
in this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. For a man who's spent 44 years hidden in the urban wild,
He's surprisingly okay.
indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, despite the cough, is there. It is capable of expressing complicated ideas. Above all, he seems animated.
Animated by what?
It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic hand gestures, thought processes cut off like threads as he just stares at the logs or the reeds. He also suffers mood swings, bubbling to the surface, unconstrained by his nervous system. Great leaps of emotion, from anger to grief, despair.
Dementia?
You've seen demented people before. This feels similar, yet different.
Foul temper?
Mental, perhaps, but his seems more than that. In summary, you sense some underlying neurological disorder.
Mr. Dross, are you okay? How's your memory?
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded by insane people.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too, of course.
I want to ask again about the people you don't like.
His lip curls into a sneer at the memory.
You know about that Renee?
Where is he? I hope he doesn't have debilitating arthritis or kidney stones.
Oh man.
To play with balls and get shot in the head, right?
Oh my God. He's even worried for him.
I don't fucking care. I'm gonna let him know.
Alright, go ahead.
Renee's dead. He died of old age a couple days ago.
No.
Just kidding.
Yes.
Yes.
I waited too long. I waited too long, and now he's dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dross. I understand you knew him for a long time.
They're all dead now. Fuck it.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black days on these islands. His health ailing.
You had 1,000 chances to kill him.
You had 1,000 chances to kill him.
And I blew them all. What does it matter now? He's gone. Ancient dust.
He reminded him of himself. The same hatred. The same. You try to think of something else, but no. It's just hatred.
You cared about him.
All human beings care about each other. I cared for seeing his head explode. Now, God damn this world.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
All right. You okay, Mr. Dross, to go on?
You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do. Fuck and die. All the other plans we had. To love. To colonize the Pale. It's all fucked.
He's not okay. This is just another black day in a row of black days. Something strange is keeping him together, making him endure.
Glad we talked about what?
Your options are arrest him and leave. You have done everything else.
I mean, I gotta arrest somebody, right?
You do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josef Liljonovich Dross.
Josef Liljonovich Dross, you're under arrest for the murder of Ellis
Courtney.
Courtney.
What?
Good pronounced it.
But you said I would be taken to the...
What did I say?
This
You said-
is the sum of all the uncontrollable movements.
You said he would be
exhibited.
sent off to, or like if he testified against Edgar, that he could be taken to, you know, and as a prisoner of war.
Well, he didn't say he
and-
would.
Yeah, but whatever. This guy's fucking old and nuts.
Yeah, like, we said that, and then he was like, fuck you.
Right.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given
Yeah,
legal
maybe
counsel
if he
within
wants
1
to, he
week
can
and
still
must
have a
face
chance
court
to
in
prosecute
44
in
days.
court, I guess.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
But...
Jeez.
Kimmy's afraid.
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now
Wait.
on to the boat.
Can you add a skill point right now?
Yes. Oh, I have 4. Perception.
Try
I
try a
put
few.
I put 2 in. How much is it now? 72?
Oh,
Let's put
one more
1 in.
maybe?
Let's put 1 in.
Yeah.
Let's put 1 more. Let's put 1 more.
We're perceiving now.
This is legendary. Yeah, 83. Let's
One more.
just in case we have more, right? Like,
Well, it's a red check.
yeah, but just in case there's more checks. Like, we're not done with the game quite yet.
I guess. All right, 4 out of 5 times.
That's good.
To your north, as it has been since you came to the coast, the reeds whisper, stalks rubbing against each other. But then, in the middle of it,
What?
What?
something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat.
Shh, Kim, do you hear that?
What?
What are you talking about? Is this really us?
Your skin crawls.
What?
No way. Wait. No, wait, what the fuck?
Nah.
It's the man!
Delicate tangle of arms and legs.
It's a fucking Insulindian phasmid.
To then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
What is that? It's like... What is that?
What are you talking about?
The giant stick insect.
There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster. But you
I've finally gone insane.
There it is. I see it.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
Kim, can you see it?
Kim, can you see it?
I can see it.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank the Lord, we're not crazy.
God, we're not crazy.
4 simple words. Thank you. Then you're not insane.
Yes, Volition. Volition's the goat.
Listen to good.
We're just on, yeah. Volition's
Oh
just
my
a
God.
normal. Volition's just a normal motherfucker.
But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence, its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
No fucking what?
What? Huh?
Look out behind you. There might be a cryptid.
What the fuck is this video game?